footwork. Move on him, jab mean, but the hook worse. 2 on him, tap down, he don't even know who done it. And I heard it's about straps now, who won it? Think you got prove something, hold them up straight. And be the topic of discussion in the update. On BBE TV video mixtape. You can catch it in the day or when it get late. Get straight, come get right with the guys. Whether sitting in your seat or you nice in your ride. Whole time you been listening to me, you could've liked and subscribed. Look, you go hit this joint right here.
You already know what time it is, man. You here with the greatest podcast to exist on the planet, BBE TV. I'm your host, Young Chef.
It's the boy Heat.
Max in the building.
Hey, listen, we live and direct, man. How y'all like that? Y'all like that? Y'all like that intro? Y'all like that? All right.
Yeah, that last episode, man, got a lot of good reviews off of that too.
Yeah, we was lit.
So we gotta keep this thing rolling. Keep
go.
that energy up.
Mm-hmm.
Each episode.
First thing we're going to do, let's start off with the recap.
Mm-hmm.
We had the AC PAL, Atlantic City PAL event. The boxing event was lit.
Lit is, I don't know what.
It was definitely lit.
Yeah.
It was lit.
Shout out to AC Pal. My bad, Max. Shout out to AC Pal. Shout out to Coach Charles, all the coaches, all the fighters. Shout out to everybody that was in attendance.
Yeah.
It was a good event.
Shout out to the community for coming out.
Right, that drink was really, really packed.
Definitely.
Really, really, really.
I ain't know which button, y'all.
I got you. Yeah, that joint was packed, man. It was packed, loud.
Yeah.
Did it remind you of back in the day, Chef, when you was going, when you was fighting the
it really
amateurs?
did, man. Cause shout out to Pierre. I saw String Bean in the building. Shout out to String Bean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a couple fighters that came up with me. Yeah, man, it was electric, man. Cause we used to be, you know, from here to the Pleasantville Pile, all the way down to
Wildwood. I remember.
Wildwood. We used to have fights in Wildwood. So, like I said, it was real electric, man. It was real nice to see the kids coming out and you know, showing off their craft of boxing.
We did interview one kid, Kayed Simmons. Shout out to him, 10 years old.
Shout out to the young king, man.
Look out for him.
Yeah, we just posted it on our YouTube page,
Check that
Facebook.
Definitely.
You can find that wherever. A little interview with him, 10 years old. He was a little shy though, right, Chef?
Yeah, he was a little shy. I mean, but you know, before you know, off air, we was definitely talking. I was just letting him know what I wanted to ask him and stuff like that, just to kind of break the ice. But yeah, he was good, man. After we got the ball rolling, he was all right.
Yeah, he looked sharp too, man. He looked sharp.
Yeah, definitely energetic. Nice jab too.
Now, I did have a couple people reach out to me and said they weren't even aware of the event. What do you think you can do to get the next event out there more?
I guess, you know, get the city council maybe more involved because it was a POW thing. I seen a lot of people saying they go to POW and didn't know about it, but the event was packed. So
Yeah, it was,
Right,
somebody knew about it.
The event was
Tune into
definitely
the pod.
packed. Right, and tune into the pod because I told him I was posting about it all the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess get city council more involved, maybe the mayor. You
Because
know,
remember, it's a lot of casual people, casual fans per se.
right.
So they may not go looking for it. So we got to kind of put it in their face.
Right. It's just like McDonald's. Every time you see them double arches, you know what it is.
That's what we here for, to keep putting in their face, pause.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for the next event.
Good
Stay tuned
pause.
for the next event.
BBE TV. You already know what time it is.
So there was a couple good fights.
Definitely.
Katie Taylor and Cameron too.
And I was wrong, man. I was wrong on that.
Yeah, I
fight.
was wrong on that one
Yeah,
too.
crazy part, I didn't catch it. Well, talk to me about it.
It was. I don't know. It was a close one to me.
All right. got
Katie
you.
towards the end is when she
edged her.
she took it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
she edged her.
Oh, so they gave it to Katie.
Yeah, Katie won.
Now she earned it. She
Oh,
earned
she
it.
earned
At the
it.
end is when
Oh,
she
okay.
earned it. You see what I'm saying?
Paul and me.
Yeah, she earned it.
Was it a knockdown that they didn't call? They called it a slip or something.
That was
like
definitely
that,
a knockdown.
Yeah.
But I know how it goes. So
right.
yeah, that was definitely a knockdown.
Okay.
Yeah, but she
that probably would have made it a draw.
draw.
Yeah. So
There
they
was-
got it. They talking about a part 3 too.
Right, I was just about to say. I was just about to say that. Would you
Gotta
want to
be.
see a part 3?
Yeah,
I would love
yeah,
to see
yeah.
Part 3, yeah,
for
because
sure.
Katie already. She said she's with it.
Okay.
I gotta go watch that, man, because I ain't.
Yeah,
that
nah,
shit
that was a
passed
good
me.
one. They was because some parts I'm like, all right, Cameron got it.
Right.
Then at the end, Katie just
Yeah, the experience.
she dug deep.
Yeah.
Right. She wanted it more. I felt like.
And we thought age was going to be a factor,
Right,
too.
and
No,
it wasn't.
she got time. How old is she? Only like 34, right?
Only in boxing,
yeah,
that's a
like-
But
big
if you in
age.
shape, Bud could do this. How long
Everybody
you think
not
Bud
Bernard
got?
Hopkins, man.
But I feel like Bud only got 2 more years.
Is it because he wants to, or you think he only got 2 more?
I mean, I think his window is slim. His window is slim as far as
Is
like,
it based on
Who to
competition?
fight? Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
knew
what
that,
think.
'cause Ken-
Who to fight?
It's not his skill.
So that you could say the same thing for Katie Taylor then.
There's a lot of women out there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, shoot, I'm pretty sure Serrano want that fight again. You know what I mean?
Can her and Clarissa find a weight?
Clarissa,
That I don't know.
I don't know. She's bigger than all of them.
Yeah,
I feel
that I
like.
don't. She's a lot
I
bigger.
wonder how light she can go.
Cause she was at like 154. I feel like.
Yeah, she been all over the place.
Yeah.
Getting belts.
Right.
Shout out to the
her.
quote. You know what I'm saying? And then we had Jamal Charlo, the return of Jamal Charlo
Definitely saw this one.
versus Jose Benavidez Jr. versus Junior.
Yeah.
So he missed weight. Let's be clear. And
Would he come in at? And then it was was it a catch weight? If I'm not mistaken, it was a catch weight, and he was over the catch weight.
I want to say he
That's
came
crazy.
in. I mean, it was like 166.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and then he got charged $75K for each pound. So he lost like $250,000.
Hey, it's all,
You know
all
what I'm saying?
good. You got it.
Yeah.
Let
So
that thing go, man.
Who want to lose $250,000 though?
Hey, nobody. But hey, listen, this is your profession, man. You got to make weight.
it's all
Right.
good for
It's no
Benavidez.
excuses.
So
So where that money go? It goes to Benavidez.
yeah, from what I was told, it goes Benavidez Jr. So he had that extra quarter coming into the fight,
Okay. Okay.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Now, Jamal won unanimous decision.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like he looked great.
I wouldn't say great. I mean, you could definitely see the ring rust on him, but his jab. I could say he's been trying to work on his jab a little bit more than he has in the past. I mean, like I said, like he took a nice hiatus off, so you saw the ring rust. But then once he got into the swing of things, he looked sharp. You know that from that
Yeah,
aspect,
from
as
that
far as,
long
like,
off, he looked
yeah,
good.
he looked
that's
sharp
what I'm about
from
to
that
say.
aspect. He looked sharp,
And he
but,
always had that
But
jab.
like I said, like I'm not too big on the Twins anyway.
So I would say for him coming back from that long layoff, he looked good, but I can't judge it with
You
him.
saying it what? Because it's Benavidez Jr.
Yeah, I can't judge it off of that.
But he's a tough contender. I mean, he's not trash.
I guess you're
Benavidez
saying
is
he
not
couldn't hurt him. That's the problem. He couldn't.
Bud got him at 147.
True.
Like
I
every
mean-
time, didn't Danny beat him up too?
But that's what I'm saying. Danny just outboxed him.
Yeah.
Just simply outboxed him.
So I just think,
But people gotta put the respect on Bud's power, man. Like Bud is not. He not light in the hands, man.
true. Maybe I'll see him in there with better competition. No knock to
That's a good.
Jose
Okay.
Benavidez.
So what next for Charlo? Jamal.
First of
I
all,
don't
it
know if
seemed
he's
like-
going to get Canelo. I don't see that
that's-
happening.
that's
What
Benavidez.
about Big Benavidez?
Benavidez and Canelo. That's happening.
They said Canelo's looking for Munguia.
man, nah.
I'm
That's-
telling you what's going on. He's not
that's-
even
if
looking for
that's-
Benavidez.
One, I heard that, but if I'm telling you now, if Canelo do that, you ducking.
So they
we gonna get that.
They were saying Jamal and David, and the winner to fight Canelo.
I would rather.
Or they were saying Morrell and Benavidez.
I like Morel. I like Morel and Benavidez too.
I
like
want to
that.
see Jamal fight Caleb Plant. Get your rematch back, man. You got
why?
smacked-
'Cause he smacked
You got
him?
smacked in the face.
I would have been screaming out Caleb Plant.
You got, and that makes for good television, man. You know what I'm saying?
And it's
See
gonna
what-
be a good fight.
Right, definitely gonna get your lick back, man. Go get your lick back, Charlo from
I don't think
from
Charlo
Caleb
want no
Plant.
smoke though.
Yeah, man. Sweet hands he's a
Yeah,
problem, man.
he got smacked and just act like it never happened.
Nah, I can't
He threw
do
that
that.
under the rug.
and if you look at the video, that thing came a
It
little
came
quick.
swift, right?
Ooh.
But you say they don't call him sweet hands for
They
nothing,
don't call
right?
him sweet hands for nothing.
Jamal ain't
He
said
ain't even
nothing
see it
about it.
coming.
He act like
He
it never
did.
happened.
I seen a clip where he asked him to fight Bevo. He asked Bevo for
Yeah, I
the
saw
fight.
that, but that was old.
Yeah, he was
though. That
joking.
was
That
mad
was- he was
old.
ca- yeah,
That was-
yeah.
that was old?
That was
That was an old
That was
clip?
mad old.
Okay.
That was around the time when what around that? I think that was when Bivol had just fought Canelo,
Okay.
and they had like a little conference or something like that, and he was there. And he was just shooting the stuff.
Okay, before
You know
the
what I mean?
issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, then we had the. Oh, hold on. What about my man Hector Garcia versus Lamont Roach?
Yeah,
That was
Lamont
a
Roach. Lamont. I didn't understand. First of all, what's going on in Hector's corner?
Yeah, he was
Wilding.
wilding.
What's,
Yeah,
going
he
on?
looked-
What's
I
happening
don't
there?
know what's he's
You
going
went
this
from
way. He's going
you
this
went
way.
from the
Yeah.
top guy, saw
Even the way he was
Javante, and
fighting.
now you. I don't know,
He
man.
went downhill quick,
and
right?
And what you say all the time. Once you get knocked out or once you get put, it's
hard.
It's
It's
hard
not
to get your
the
it's
In the
hard to
back
get
of
your
your mind,
it's
yeah,
hard
it's
to get your chin right.
Yeah, he was fighting very,
Know what I mean?
He's scared to get knocked
Cautious,
out again. He's scared to
yeah.
get knocked out again.
yeah,
You got
I
that in
don't
the back
know.
of your
Yeah,
mind.
he might be good.
Yeah, he might be done up. He got a nice couple fights though.
Got your back. What about Lamont Roach?
Yeah,
looked
Lamont
good.
Roach.
Split decision.
He
It
looked
was
good.
split decision.
He looked good. He looked good. He got the edge.
Where's he from?
I mean, shout out to
DC?
Juice. I think Juice was training with him too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Juice.
Right. But nah, that was a good fight too as well.
So
Shout out to
then,
Roach.
and then there was also Matias. He had the TKO round 5 over Ergashev.
Yeah, I didn't catch that one. That one was a little early.
Yeah, I think that was a
Yeah,
little
but
early in the
and
fight.
see the way it happened, it was. The way it happened, I was like, was that even clean?
Was that the one in the back of the head?
Yeah.
Was that one? Okay.
And then,
okay.
so Matias, they talking about he the boogeyman at 140.
Who's that one? Nah,
Everybody at
that's
140 now.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Everybody's there now. Everybody's
Ain't no
boogie-
boogeyman at 140
The
because
two
all the
top guys
dogs.
about to
I'm
the two
just
top
telling
guys
you.
about to fight next week.
I'm
Right.
just telling you, well, Devin Haney's got there, so he can't be a top guy
I mean,
at 140.
but he's fighting the top guy.
Yeah, Regis.
Regis, Tio, Taylor.
But Tia, I don't even.
Matias
man.
got a belt. Yo,
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, all right,
I got you.
And they say he put his last 5.
And he just called out somebody who he just was
I
calling
would like to.
out.
I would like to see.
I
would like to
forget
see
who he
him
just called
fight
out.
like the actual.
But yeah,
top
that was
guy.
a good. All these fights that was this last Saturday, right?
Yeah,
And then the
recently,
main
yeah.
fight though that evening was David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade.
And what did I tell y'all? What did I tell
Chef
y'all?
called it, man.
What did I tell
Chef
you? And
called
I'm
it.
mad. And I'm mad because
Chef
it
called
it.
ended
Watch that,
in the 6th round, and I
Word.
said 6 or 7.
You called
I'm
it, Chef.
bugging. Hey, listen, man.
You called it.
DraftKings, we need a little something from you. You know what I'm saying?
We about to start doing a
people
little
might have
betting
took-
joint.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
People take our
might have
bets.
took
For our VIP members.
Come on,
We'll
man.
get you in the
You know what I'm
betting
saying?
joint. Stay tuned.
little light subscription.
Right.
But,
'Cause Chef definitely called
yeah,
that.
6
In
round.
the round, you called the round too.
Six rounds.
So we don't even got to waste no time talking about, hey, boo boo, we got love
So
for you, but that
what's
was
up with
crazy.
him? Wait, first what's next for
Yo,
him?
he look. I ain't gonna front.
the
He looks
loser.
sad, bro. He looks sad after
Because
that
I think it might be over for him, man.
he looks sad after that fight.
But we can't really say what's next for him. This was his only moment through his whole
True.
career.
because his whole career, I feel like
And he had a
worked,
belt at multiple weights.
Yeah.
but he never fought a top guy, man. So
he
this is
said-
first time after 15
Yeah, and you
years,
fight-
12, 15,
And
you
you
fight
fought.
a
You
top guy.
fought the wrong
You fight
one.
the actual boogeyman.
So his time might have been his window was closed. Why they ain't
saying,
fight
I
him
mean,
in the
he got-
beginning of his
He was
career?
calling
when-
them out. He was calling everybody
Yes,
out.
that's why I feel like he looked sad. Like, damn,
Yeah, he definitely looks sad.
when my window was shut, I get the top guy, and my performance just wasn't where
Well, I mean, give
it
it.
should have been.
Granted, first 3 rounds he looked great. First 3 rounds he looked great. He was active. He was on his toes. He was on his, saying he was on his bicycle, just like we said, in and out. He's fighting the in and out game. But hey, man,
That power.
it get ugly once
When
that
you
ring. Once you start cutting that ring off and you ain't got nowhere to
It
go.
get dark. It got dark.
He took him in the deep.
When you
But
can't hurt Benavidez, it's like, nah, you're done. There's nothing you can do.
But my whole thing is,
for real.
nobody's going, he's getting better too. He's only 26.
And he's
better.
young, yeah.
So,
And he's young.
getting
And he's
better.
young.
who's going to survive? Nobody's going to, he's going to do everybody else just the same way.
So,
it's going to get even
does
worse. for
Canelo
these
got to
kids.
stop.
That's why Canelo
gotta
acting like he don't
I'm
even
about to
box.
say
Canelo
that
gotta
to
stop.
segue into the next topic.
Canelo got to
Is
stop.
Canelo ducking him?
If Canelo fights Munguia,
Or what was Morales? What's the other dude they said?
well, Morel.
Morel.
I
They
like
want
Morel, though.
Benavidez to
That's,
fight Morel.
Yeah,
I
'cause they
believe,
the
I
two
believe
killers.
Morel, I think he out of Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Okay.
A Spanish kid out of Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. I
think
think
so.
that's where he's from. But
Don't quote us on that.
But his last fight, he looked great. Even the fight before that, he looked great. I'm talking about selling out back home where he from,
Right.
Morel.
But-
he's really like that. He got the power.
Who he beat?
Well, I mean, he ain't beating
You know
the
the-
top guys.
you know the
but
famous
he still,
Lux
he
quote.
still looks. He still looks.
Shout out to the loaded one.
as far as looking at him as a fighter, he looks
Right.
good.
Right.
He looks good.
So we don't want to see Canelo fight no damn Munguia.
No.
Or however you
Nah,
pronounce
Munguia.
it.
hell no.
Munguia.
Hell
Hell
Shout out to Munguia.
We don't want
Don't
to
want
see
to
that.
see
though.
that, bro. Don't
So
want to see that.
only fight we want to see from Canelo is
Benavidez.
And that's
You
it, that's all.
But you already. What was he got a 3-fight contract? With,
it should be done with PBC.
Nah, I would say Canelo versus Jamal Charlo too.
Over
Because that'd be
David?
Nobody
no,
wanna
I
see
ain't,
that.
no, I ain't talking about over.
Okay.
Nobody
You
wanna
said
see that.
there's only one fight we want to see.
Nobody want to see that
that's
Charlo
that's
fight.
the main fight we want to see.
Nobody want to see that Charlo fight.
Why not? They want to see him avenge his big brother?
Nobody want to see that.
5, 6
That's
years.
good. That's
5,
good
6
content
years.
And it's-
right there.
That is good content.
And
Very
first of
good
all,
content.
Well, it's nothing to avenge. Like he literally ran the whole fight.
I know.
We
So
good.
that's
We don't want to see that.
Yo, you had my big brother running?
We don't
I'm
want to
with
see
you.
that.
I'm with you,
You
Max.
feel me?
Yeah, I'm with you. I
I
gotta
mean-
Chef
remember.
ain't gonna
You
let
see what
nobody have
happened?
you running.
Hold up.
Because
You see what-
Canelo did that. Canelo did that with
Ricky Hatton did it. Ricky Hatton and his
Yeah,
brother
he
did
did
it.
it. Yeah,
And
Canelo did it.
what happened to Ricky Hatton after a while? It's over.
Yo, you going to avenge? He cut it out.
Oh nah, yeah, we want all the smoke.
Either or. I'm with either or.
Or
I do
guess-
want to see David, man.
Y'all think y'all don't like Munguia? Y'all just
Nah, I
throw
like
Munguia
Munguia.
off like.
He another one that a lot of people are ducking too because
don't-
his power. His
I just
power
don't
is
wanna
crazy.
see
So Canelo
Canelo-
must see something. Canelo take the ones usually he.
So Canelo is cherry
if it-
picking.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you want to be,
That's why he would have been for
okay.
Benavidez.
So look, if you want to be strategic, mind you, Benavidez is the taller fighter. Munguia is a little shorter, like compared to Canelo, right? But Munguia has power. All right, cool. Let me go fight the dude that's my height with the power, so I can, withstand the height and the power with Benavidez. Maybe a tune-up for him and his brain.
Yeah, let me see if I can handle those.
Could be.
And y'all not taking into consideration or Canelo getting older, man. He getting up there too, man. Even though
still
he's
young.
33,
Yeah,
34 years,
he's
he got
trying to be 34 is
he got a
prime.
lot of fights though. He had a lot of
still-
fights. He's like at 60 fights, 60
And he
damn
whipped,
near
he whipped
70.
a lot of ass. He didn't really
Yeah,
get his ass
definitely.
whipped. He had some
Eventually,
wars.
Definitely.
eventually that catches up to you, man.
Definitely.
He stay in good
I think
shape.
I think his
he
only
live a good
mistake
life.
was moving up to fight Bivol. That was his only mistake in his career.
So y'all don't see no decline in his.
No, I think he
don't.
can fight how he
I
wants. He
don't.
just change how
I
he
don't.
fight.
Okay.
I don't. Because
I see a
If
little
you fight
decline.
Benavidez, you can't stand in there trying to. You're gonna have to go back to because Benavidez gonna
Because
be in
we
there
just
trying
said when he fought, what's the dude, Ryder? The guy Ryder?
Yeah, Ryder.
So
But see,
did
that's not
Canelo
take a-
look good?
yeah, I think the
Canelo
looked
stood
good.
there and just
But-
punched on him. He
but
couldn't
that's
hurt
what-
Canelo.
But that's what I'm saying. Let's not take away from the athleticism from Ryder either.
Okay.
Ryder looks like he looked good.
Okay.
For
He's just not on
who
Canelo
he-
level.
Yeah, you're just not there yet.
But you know who is? David Benavidez.
David Benavidez is definitely there.
So yeah, I
He
do
waiting,
wanna,
Canelo.
I do want to see that fight.
We don't got to
though.
make
I
this
don't
long.
wanna
Let's
see
do
nothing
this
else
top
but
of the
that.
year,
Yeah.
2024.
That's a fact.
I just want to see that fight.
I think Canelo might be saving that one because he know that's the one that can.
That's
Because
his-
Benavidez make people look crazy.
That's his out right there. All right, I'm out. I think he gonna retire.
You ain't gonna be the same after Benavidez gets his hands on you.
Hell no. To the next.
Yeah,
Today,
Today.
this is it.
Saturday.
Clock in.
today, before we get to the main event tonight, we got the young boy Floyd Schofield,
Tell
15
me
and
about
0,
it.
135 pounder, 15 and 0.
Okay.
Young brother. He's fighting Ricardo Lopez Torres, 17-7 and 3. This is supposed to be Schofield's his, because see how people don't really know about him, but this is supposed to be
his
he's supposed to
debut.
come out today.
Okay.
Today,
And this
yeah,
is
he-
the undercard of the main.
Yeah, for
okay.
Ryan Garcia. He's
Okay.
excited. I watched the weigh-in yesterday. He's a good, humble child, appreciative of the moment.
Good.
To be under fighting before Ryan Garcia.
That's
he knows
that's a big.
he's gonna put
big-
eyes on
yeah.
him.
Yeah,
So
I like stuff like that. I like
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
jokers like
yeah.
that actually know how to
stay humble.
stay humble, stay
Yeah.
composed.
So he's only 21 years old.
Okay.
15 and 0.
So I'm tuned
So that
in.
tells you he's been boxing
Yeah.
probably on some Devin Haney type of times.
Right.
So,
So you
I'm
you
still
put me
shocked
on a
that
new
he
you,
ain't go to school, but
you put me on a new fight. I'm
Regis
dying.
is hilarious.
So what's his
We're gonna
name?
see next week, Regis.
Floyd Schofield is the boxer's
Yeah,
name.
yeah, that's
Okay.
the young brother.
Young brother.
we gonna look for him.
And then-
Today. right?
yeah, and then we got
Lock in.
the main event.
Let's go.
He's back.
Let's go.
King Ryan Garcia,
That's my guy.
23 wins, 1 loss.
That's my guy.
I like Ryan, man.
He's fighting Oscar Duarte,
He not asleep.
26 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw.
Nah. And
21
how many
wins
kno-
by knockout.
Yeah, he's not to be messed with. So
This is
Ryan,
at 140.
Ryan, we understand how you looked against a real power puncher. Now you up against another one.
Another one.
It's a big fight for both. of them.
Kyler voice. Another one.
This is a big. This is a big fight for both of them.
Before
is a
we
big
even
fight.
get to the fight,
Yeah,
did we
this-
watch the press conference?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I
get
watched it.
Let's get it.
Oh,
How you
that
feel
would've been-
about Ryan?
Well,
Real
he not rocking
promotion.
with Oscar. He not rocking with Bernard.
Real spicy.
He said they frauds. They wasn't there for him. When it got dark for him, he looked around. They wasn't there.
Especially.
So we
right
agree
after the Gervonta Tank Davis
They
fight,
left him.
They left him.
Yeah.
Y'all my promoters. Y'all supposed to be behind me 120%. I'm one of y'all top fighters, and you left me.
So how y'all feel like your promotion team
ain't rocking with you,
shitting on you? Pardon my language, but shitting on you at the press conference in front of the fans.
In front of you, they just can't wait for that contract to be done.
That's crazy, man. I didn't like that at all.
And I love how Ryan stood up for himself.
He did.
He stood up for himself, and he didn't.
I didn't
care
even think
about,
he was going to say any
listen,
of that. What he just said.
I didn't think he would stand up for himself the way he did, but we
made me a
live
bigger
in an era.
fan,
We live in
too.
the era where you have to be honest with not only yourself but to the people around you. Like y'all keep playing games.
Right.
Like this is not a game. Like this is my career. This is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like just because y'all not in the ring no more, like who are you to judge me? This is a different era. This is a different. You know what I mean? It's just.
But I just feel like
different.
as a promotion team of promoters,
why
like you're killing the fight by talking about your fighter like that in a bad light like that. At least Biggie in front of the public. Yeah, in front of everybody. I just ain't understand. I didn't understand that part.
Oscar's retort was that boy need to be focused on this fight and not worried about us. And he said, "Hold on."
Trash.
And he said, "I'm concerned because he's so worried about us. He's in the ring with a killer, so he liable to get himself hurt because his mind not even in the right place." He said, "I know Ryan." The way he's acting out, lashing out, he's angry. This is not him. It's not who he is.
And then he tried to bring up his mental health issues that he had in the
So
past.
with
But see that
He's
that's
saying
the
if
stuff
Ryan
I
get,
don't like.
he's saying
a cop-out.
he's saying if Ryan get knocked out this evening, then
So he want them to lose.
was his
Basically,
lack
how
of
I'm
focus.
taking.
Yeah, he
They want them to lose.
He
They
ain't
want
rocking
to
with
lose.
Ryan. You can see
That's
it.
what Ryan
It's
said.
over.
Ryan said,
Yeah,
They
they
just waiting
want
till
to
the
lose.
contract over.
So is this last
That's why
one?
he threw a dog in front of you. Yeah,
Yeah,
get Ryan up out of here.
Hey, they get Ryan. If he get Ryan up out of it, I guarantee you,
I might
Floyd
have to put
scoop him. Floyd gonna scoop him right up.
He going to Floyd anyway. Win, lose, draw.
Who, Ryan?
Yeah.
He just went to Derek James.
No,
talking
I'm saying
about
trainer,
the
not promotion.
promotion.
Oh,
PBC.
That'd be crazy.
Come on.
And Oscar loses all of
But
his
hold
fighters
on.
to PBC.
Hold
Every
on, but if
last
Ryan
one of them
loses, is
happens.
Ryan really a boxer? Because that was the whole thing when he came in the game. They were saying they fluffed his fights and he was just the internet sensation.
Now that he with Derek, boy,
I don't know,
looking,
man.
He looking kind of
We'll
sharp.
We'll see
Derek
tonight.
Derek got him
few
peaking.
hours.
We'll see tonight.
The training camp that I did see, Derek got him peaking. He looked sharp.
We'll see tonight.
I mean, we always know that Ryan was sharp. We always know Ryan had the power. We always know Ryan had.
He just got the punching power.
speed.
He got the punching power.
All right, so if you so what's going on with the Shakur drama? Shakur Stevenson. Let's talk about Shakur. Yeah, Jersey.
He got a lot going on.
I know it's coming at him from all different type of ways.
That's what happens when you put on
Pause.
that poor performance, man. That's what happens.
You saying there's a poor performance?
Yeah, that's what
Couldn't
happens.
say that right, Shakur.
I'm sorry, it's Jersey. We love you, but that was just a bad performance, and so you got to catch all the smoke, bro.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is when you do have a poor performance, take it on the chin. Don't try to come with
Oh, he
excuses.
making a lot of
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't put screenshots of Texas to
Right.
your shorty.
Yeah,
like,
he's
bro,
doing,
you
he's doing
looking
too much.
crazy.
Yeah, he's doing too much.
Talking about the next man.
Yeah, man.
doing
You
too
looking
talking about you right now,
crazy.
Shakur. You got it. Everybody get their moment.
He
It's
looking
you. You got
crazy.
where he not wearing it well.
Like, and plus,
You're supposed to just laugh it off.
And
Like
he's not
I'm
used.
still
He's not
undefeated.
used to it.
And plus, he's still
He's taking it
young.
personal. He's taking it
Yeah.
personal.
He's still young, and the world is coming at him fast, like real fast. You know, you young, you're dealing with a lot of money, you're dealing with a lot of fame.
A lot of things.
You got you're a father, you're a husband.
Right.
Hey, listen, bruh, stop getting emotional.
Yeah.
Like, don't let people see your emotions, especially like that. Like, you was too transparent to the point where we was like, yo, this is
What's
uncomfortable.
going on? Yeah, word. Just own up to the performance, say it was a bad one, and move on to the next. You still won.
That's
so
it.
Just move on, man.
That's it.
Do you think any of that is going to affect him in the ring?
For sure.
I think so, man.
For sure.
Because now what he just told Ryan on Twitter. When we fight, I'm gonna stand in front of you. He'd be stupid to stand in front of Ryan. He better just box Ryan.
Even-
and beat
you
You don't
Ryan
think
like,
Shakur can stand in front of
But what
somebody?
the Bob
Hell
said,
no,
but what the
hell
Bob
no.
said, Bob said he hurt his arm, he hurt his shoulder, he hurt this, he hurt that. He was like, but he was just in the ring playing it safe, but it still was a flop.
We all know it was
It was a flop, regardless of what. It was a flop.
All around, I feel like it was.
Shoot, Ryan just got slapped.
Shakur don't got that punching power like Tank
At all.
That's why Shakur don't get hit like Ryan did.
Listen to me. He's standing right in front of Ryan if he want.
Ryan won't catch him with that. He won't catch him with that left hook. He couldn't get off on Tank.
Even Tank wasn't standing in front of him. You be stupid to stand in front of him.
Shout out to Ryan.
And skill wise, Tank gave it up to Ryan. He was like, yo, that's probably one of the toughest fights I had to.
You can't stand in front of that
Yo, in
man.
a couple hours, Ryan, somebody gonna be all in your grill. I don't know if y'all watch Oscar Duarte, but he ain't about to be boxing you. He about to be all in your grill.
I guess,
so somebody gonna get put.
But Shakur, man, and I see he say he's spent a lot of time in the gym. So, take some time off, man. Take the whole year off.
Like this is I think
At
this
least
is
till
when,
summertime.
but
go get clear your mind.
to be honest, I think this is when the saying be ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah.
That kind of backfired on Shakur because he's been calling out fighter after fighter,
Not getting
after
no
fighter,
fights, he's
not
waiting.
getting no fighters. So you're
always in the
constantly
gym.
you in the gym with Terrence, you in the gym with all of these other fighters. You constantly,
Andre Ward.
sharpening your skills. And you're liable to get hurt. You're liable to, you know what I mean? You're liable to get hurt.
Yeah, just take a break.
So now,
Maybe not all 2024, but
Gotta get in the ring twice.
at least one,
one
at least one fight. If
He ain't even
not,
proved nothing yet. He not Tank. Tank can do that.
I'm just saying mentally, because we seeing him crash on
How many
socials.
times he fought this year?
he crashed.
I'm just saying, we just seeing him. I'm talking about mentally, not even who he's fighting, just mentally he's
I know what you're
crashing.
saying, but we got the business can't stop rolling, baby.
Oh yeah, Jay Prince ain't having
His
that.
business.
Shout out to
I'm
Jay
dying.
Oh damn!
Prince. Shout out to Jay Prince. Hey, listen, man. Shout out to Jay Prince, Mob Ties, man. I love y'all boys, man. Y'all boys been holding it down for
We
centuries. man.
switching on the
work.
next one.
Get
Y'all been holding it down for centuries. Much love and respect. AD,
All the
I see you,
respect.
baby.
All
AD,
the
I see you.
respect.
Yeah, that fight's tonight. What's the say it again one more time, Max? Tonight.
This is no joke for Ryan. Hold on, I think y'all downplaying like Ryan's gonna wash Oscar. and
Nah,
it's
we
gonna be
not.
over with.
We didn't
not.
say that.
We can wake up tomorrow and Ryan life will be different.
But we can honestly say that Ryan's the better fighter.
Yes, but I'm not gonna say by too much of a margin. Ryan is not this good of a fighter.
But you saying it like he's trash.
No,
though.
Ryan got a good left.
He's a good boxer.
I think he's a good boxer, but you're like
he's not trash.
I
Hold
can't.
on.
Have we really
Max,
seen him box?
He
Are you
ain't
put-
trash.
He had
you
a few
putting-
like two good
you
rounds with
put-
Tank.
yeah.
They was good rounds
Yeah,
too.
great
go to
rounds.
six
But I didn't
Great
see him
rounds.
do that whole fight. I never seen him do that whole fight. Like y'all know what I'm saying? I'm
I
tripping.
got you. I got
Usually
you.
he knocking somebody out, or
He ain't had to do it. Know what I'm saying? He ain't
so
had to.
this gonna be.
Not too many people dropping people with a body shot either. He did it.
Shout out to Tank. Shout out to
multiple
Tank.
times.
You right. Shout out to Tank.
Yeah, Tank did it to him. Yeah, facts.
know.
But Ryan
What
did
goes
it.
around
Comes around.
comes
I saw
around.
Ryan do it twice. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man.
Hey Ryan, man, I want you to win. I mean, can't run from Devin
Enough-
Haney forever.
It's
Enough
gonna
for my
look
boy
ugly.
Ryan,
It's
man.
gonna
Enough for my
if he
boy.
loses, it's gonna get ugly.
Enough for my boy, man. We're gonna see him
We got
tonight.
the Shakur and I'm talking about Ryan again.
Yeah,
we ain't
right.
done with you, Ryan. What about that Devin Haney Regis Prograis face off?
Is that ooh?
Just the face off.
I saw
That's next
the
week.
face off. I think Devin Haney got the edge on the face off, just because Devin Haney.
He was cooking him.
He
was smoking Regis.
He was king
10
on
years
the,
younger than you.
He was king on the rebuttals,
I
man.
think-
His
I think
rebuttals was classic.
You could tell Regis ain't been here yet.
He's like, I'm
That's what it
24,
looked
you
like.
34.
Yeah, I
What does that say? Look at my career. Look at your
Right.
career. I'm
Right.
24, you 34.
I feel like Regis gonna come
Like,
on
he-
some like street type of like he
Yeah,
gonna
'cause
try
he
to like
New Orleans,
Yeah, he gonna like
Louisiana.
Hey,
he really want to catch him outside.
right.
But we know that if he catch Haney, might be night for the bull.
That chin.
Yeah, but the face off was entertaining. It was very entertaining.
But that's the thing. Devin Haney a technician, so
And I
think
like
he
that
gonna-
boxing is doing. Is this the first one that I ain't seen no face off like that before?
Nah, it's a couple face offs they had.
That
I feel like
remind,
Wilder did it like that.
that
before.
reminded me of battle rap type.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
facts.
they had that little table.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cassidy and Ars. That was
Right,
classic.
what's my man name?
That was classic.
Jay
champion.
Black. Shout out to Jay Black. Champion.
Yeah, they stole your idea, Jay Black. That joint looked like battle rap face off type thing.
But to play devil's advocate though, like you could tell Devin Haney, man, he need to go back to the drawing board as far as his PR, because like his. I don't know, like his delivery, like how he talks.
Yeah, I was going to get to that.
That's Bill Haney job.
It's not
Cut
mature.
it out.
It's not mature enough.
So I was going to get to that. Like, we all cuss.
You
we
a
all
whole
say a lot of that.
You're a whole champion. Though. He was saying.
Y'all know
a lot
that's
of,
Bill
like,
Haney job.
It was a
He
lot
was saying
of-
a lot of childish stuff.
It was
like,
a lot of niggas flying
yeah.
throwing the face off.
Yeah.
And it was like starting to be a little cringy.
It was annoying
to me.
It was annoying.
Just a little bit, I'm saying. Maybe
Nah.
a COE. I'm not saying just Devin Haney, Regis too.
Regis too. You could tell that them jokers just popped
Yo,
these
we
two
on-
dudes in a room and just was like,
Was
yo, y'all
that-
can say
what's this
whatever.
fight
Y'all
card
can do
on?
whatever. Like, yeah, it's a
This
face
the
off
zone?
still.
This fight is on the zone, right?
Yeah.
Or match the zone. I think
it's all that connected.
All right, so you got a whole bunch of people watching, and there's a whole bunch of ends just flying.
Little young 20-year-old. Devin Regis is 34. He ain't grow up yet.
Yo, but then
I'm just saying him too, like him.
but
too.
you could tell Regis from the street.
So how much back?
Right,
Regis,
and that's what I'm
Regis from the
saying.
street,
He
but
really want to catch him
Haney
outside.
ain't from that.
That's what he keeps saying.
Haney not from
I
that,
just feel-
and
but-
Haney never went to school.
Right, that's cool. But when we in the rings, make sure your hands
I
is ready.
just
Because
feel-
Haney gonna let them joints fly.
I think Regis is ready.
them joints is coming all in. Regis.
Listen,
Haney's
don't-
joints is
don't be-
fast. Don't
they-
let that
they-
Loma fight
sharpen
for
up.
y'all. Loma nice.
Put the knockout bet in. Second round,
I'm dying.
Regis hits him with a flash
Is that
knockdown.
next week, right? December 9th,
Next on
right?
the 9th, Regis is going to hit Devin Haney with a flash knockdown. In the second, he going to get back up, but
I'm dying.
Y'all
second
heard
round.
it, man.
They just need to sharpen up on their delivery.
Speaking of Regis said Teofimo was smart for turning down that 1.5 from Ryan. He said him and Devin Haney making way more than that on this fight.
But how you know what they're gonna get on the back end? That's just the upfront.
But
The back, I feel like if you fighting Ryan, your back end number is gonna be way larger than.
let
what
Teo
your-
tell it. He been getting gypped for years.
That's so I can't. I'm saying I can't listen to what Teo say. He
Yeah,
might be
that's
truthful
biased.
in
That's
what
coming
he's,
from a biased standpoint.
he might be truthful in what he's saying. He probably want more money.
That 20 million was
up front.
definitely a reach.
Oh,
Tio wanted to tell me he won 20
20
million.
million.
You
Come on,
bugging.
you never
Whatchamacallit,
get.
them
I'm
only
not
got
saying he's
15.
never getting
Come
that,
on.
but come on. I think 1.5.
But if Regis
front
Prograis
money-
is getting more than that, I'm not taking that either. I'm Teofimo Lopez.
How we know
but
what
Teo-
Regis is
Teo-
You
getting?
just said it.
But Teo ain't.
It's documented.
Teo ain't.
Slow it down, pardon the
That's the
interruption.
aggression. Don't worry about it. That's the aggression.
Passion.
It's BBE TV.
But
This shit
that's what I'm
happens.
saying. Like, Teofimo, man, he's just
Yeah, I
looking,
ain't understand
He's just
that.
looking like a
That turned
crybaby
down
at
at
this
one
point.
point. Yeah,
He looking like a crybaby at this point. Every single thing that he does in his career is cry about what the promoter's doing, what the next person doing,
Instead
what
of
the next
fighting
boxer.
some good names.
Shut up
Yeah.
and fight.
Yeah.
Like they tried to say the same thing to LeBron. Shut up and dribble. Nah, like some people like, but you ain't LeBron in your sport. You feel what I'm saying? You're not a LeBron in your sport, so LeBron can actually stand on what he's saying, whether it's in the court, or, on the court or off the court.
What Teo be saying
Teo can't, man.
don't be making no damn sense.
None. None.
We been felt like he was a little off.
Right. Don't be making.
And
None.
we never talking about his next fight.
It
Man,
should have been Ryan. 1 point. I'm taking that 1.5.
No, what I'm
Man,
saying
I
is
feel like your back end is gonna be crazy.
Man, listen.
he doesn't have a fight coming up.
He's
No,
still
don't.
the same joker.
But he still got a belt though, so
he's
he
still
got
the same.
Fight.
He's still the
But
same
he stay in
joker
the
that asked.
headlines.
He's still the same joker that asked his dad if he still got it. I'm not listening to that.
I
guy.
remember that.
I'm not listening to that guy.
He said he said it was cap. He just did it just to do it.
Listen, Bruh, stop it, Five.
I'm dying. But
Come
yeah,
on.
man, listen.
Jokers be.
I feel like any fighter wouldn't turn down fighting Ryan Garcia, yo.
No.
He's just not doing that. Especially with a name like Teofimo Lopez.
Yo, the exposure you're gonna get from fighting a Ryan Garcia is crazy.
You don't
Yeah.
turn down. You don't turn that down. So
T.O., get you a fight, man.
he got a belt though, so we can't. And he beat the
Get your
top
ish
dog
together,
at
right?
140. He beat the top dude at 140, so
That's
we
a
can't.
fact.
You know what I'm saying we can't knock him on that
Get your
point.
ish together, man.
But shout out to you, T.O. Take your fight.
We're not impressed.
Alright.
Stop whining.
So what we got up and coming this next week? Return of Montana Love.
Ooh, is it the
Oh, is
rematch?
18-0-1.
Nah,
It ain't the
fighting.
rematch.
No,
he's
not
fighting
that big. Ain't he
Liam
crazy?
Paro.
Oh, why he should have took Montana Love?
Liam is 23-0-0. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I like Montana Love.
it's at 140.
I'll take Montana Love.
Yeah.
It's a good fight.
I got Montana Love just off.
I like a
just
draw.
off the name.
Like a draw.
Yeah.
It's been a few draws lately, and we ain't been betting on them,
like
man.
the
We
draw.
gotta start betting on these draws.
Like the draw.
Our VIP members, we're gonna have something for y'all real soon.
You know the vibes.
And then we got at 126 for the WBO championship. We got Rosie Ramirez versus Rafael Espinoza.
Okay.
Rosie's 13-1-0 with 8 KOs. Rafael's 21-0 with 18 KOs.
Yeah, I like Rafael.
Yeah.
I like Espinoza.
And
Never knockout.
These fights is
There's an undercard for Devin Haney.
okay. Oh, that's a good card.
That's a great card.
Yeah.
It's
December
gonna be a lot of
9th.
action
Okay.
with that.
So Montana Love is on that undercard.
So that's next Saturday. Next Saturday, December 9th.
Okay.
Make sure y'all tune in.
And then, of course, the main event, we got Regis Prograis,
Let's get it.
the WBC 140 champion versus Devin the Dream Haney.
Second round knockout.
30-0-0.
Yeah, I
know
mean,
what I'm
this is.
I like Dev.
Max should run the fan club.
I
man.
like
I told him. Yeah,
I like Dev.
This is
Unanimous
Devin
decision.
Monty.
Unanimous decision.
it's my boy Devin Monty right here.
Unanimous decision.
I
He's
like
gonna
that.
watch
I ain't gonna
masterclass.
front. We
Max,
gonna
I'm gonna call him Max
wait.
Haney.
Let's do our predictions next week on that fight.
All right. I still got the same prediction next week.
Because mine might change.
It might be a knockout next week.
I like Prograis. Max Haney.
Do what? Would you like him to do what? Exactly.
Gonna
They said forget
second
my
round.
predictions.
Second
huh,
round.
Tree?
Second round.
We
Second
talking
round.
about it right now.
Yo, if he knock him out in the second round, y'all gonna look at me like
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
There's been 2 in a row
Might
you
throw
done
a little
called.
Hey man,
Chase.
Regis got that power though, man.
Definitely.
Hold
And
up,
that-
hold up. Speaking, going
that
back
left
to
hand is
Tio.
crazy, and he struggled with southpaws
Tio
too.
said how to beat Devin. He told Regis how to beat him. He said you gotta bully him.
He struggles with southpaws too.
He said, yo, you bully that man in the ring, you'll get him.
All right. Well, we're gonna see.
Man,
And Regis, I feel like but Regis ain't look good his last fight either.
I wouldn't
though,
listen
so.
to nothing
He wasn't bullying
Teofimo
nothing.
say because you ain't bully Cambosis. That Cambosis came from nothing
But
and
he
smoked you.
he bullied Josh Teller, bro. That was the
Come
top
on.
dog at 140.
Come
yo.
on, man.
He
I-
beat him up. He beat him up.
I could care less. Teofimo
Chef don't like Tio.
was supposed to put on a clinic when it came to Cambosis.
He played around with Cambosis. man.
Devin Haney showed what you were supposed to
He
do.
played
Respectfully.
around. He played around.
So-
That's the reason why Dev got
Twice,
a belt,
too.
messing around with
Twice.
Tio.
He would have got it from T.O. either way. he
It's
would've had
chess,
the
not
belt.
checkers.
So, who's the fighter of the year?
Fighter of the year, Javante.
Who he fought besides Ryan? I can't give him that. I'm giving it to Terrence.
Yeah, Terrence Crawford, man.
I
For
got
sure.
David Benavidez.
No.
Ooh.
Terrence
That's tough. That's tough.
Terrence
I like that too
Crawford,
because
man.
David fought
He did
Andre.
fight.
He
He
fought
fought
Plant.
Andre, then he fought Plant, then he fought Andre.
I want to say he fought 3 times this year.
Nah, I don't think he fought 3, maybe 2.
I'll say Terrence. You say David, and you were saying who?
I say Terrence, man.
Terrence.
Terrence.
I thought you gave it to Tank.
Nah, I was playing.
Oh.
But no, I give it to Terrence, man. Terrence is,
We fought Earl.
come on.
And
man.
I feel
Who
like
else?
because of
It
the
wasn't-
clinic that he put on,
It was exceptionally well, man.
you gotta give it to him, yo. You have to
Smoked
give it to
him.
him. You
Because
gotta
the clinic he put on. What did Benavidez do?
I mean,
Listen.
Benavidez just
That was
he bullied
Benavidez.
people. He just beat people up.
and-
That's all he did. He didn't do it in a very, very classy counter punching way. He just walked you down.
And probably
beat you up.
90% of the boxing fans in the boxing world knew that he wasn't going to lose those 2 fights.
I mean,
Right?
And he almost lost
Plant-
the Plant.
Shoot, I didn't.
I thought, hey, listen, I had Plant in
Plant
that
had
fight.
him.
I had Plant in that fight.
Plant had him.
The first 6 rounds, and after that, what happened?
Smoked him.
All right, then.
Got him out of there.
And we always say after the 6th round, you can't hurt David.
Yeah, it's
He going to get you out of there. But Terrence, everybody thought that Earl was going to beat this man.
No, they didn't.
Everybody did.
Come on,
It
man.
It was
was
50-50.
nah, it
Come
wasn't
on,
50
man.
On the betting lines, that shit was 50-50. You're bugging.
Well, as far as the fighter, yeah, it was 50-50. But like
50-50. That
like
was
We
public
talk about the fans
we
right
talking about
now.
public opinion. Public
talk about
opinion.
public
opinion.
Nah,
50-50.
public
Nah, I can't
opinion.
give you
It was
that.
definitely like 70-30.
Yeah, I
I don't
wish
know
Chef
what y'all
won
talking
that.
about. Most people I know had Bud.
No.
I don't know
Well, I mean,
what
the
y'all
only
talking
people
about. Y'all
around
don't
you
watch
was us.
boxing.
The only people around you was us, man.
Absolutely.
We had Bud.
Nah.
Talk to you, Chef.
That's it. Come on. What's up? We had buzz.
The boxing fans on Twitter, because you know us three of us, we follow a lot of boxing people on Twitter. A lot of them was going with Earl, bro.
A lot of them.
If that was the case, the lines wouldn't have been even. Y'all got to make it make sense.
Come on,
Yo, Vegas ain't stupid. We talk. Chef saying public opinion.
Yeah.
Public opinion takes into account, nigga. That's who put the money up. That's how the lines move.
Okay,
I get it. I get that. I get
you
that
been
aspect.
talking to your man.
I get
lately.
that aspect. But
You been talking to his betting man. That's why we gonna give you all that VIP.
Y'all had it.
action.
Everybody had it as a close to even fight. We all were talking about it. It's gonna be a good one. No, it ain't.
yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, you're right.
I give it
gonna be a
Terrence.
good ass
Terrence
one.
Fight of the year. You said David. That's a good pick though, David. I ain't
Yeah.
mad
I say
at you
Terrence.
to saying David.
I say Terrence, man.
So good.
Anybody else that they think?
And then
Terrence Crawford is a way better. He's a way better.
I feel like
he's a way better
They always say
fighter.
Canelo every year.
Canelo can't get
He
fight
like a
of the year.
default.
And we gonna do fight of the years again. We gonna do knockout of the year again. Like
Yeah,
we
it's still
did
a couple
last
fights
year.
left. It's still a couple
Yeah,
fights
it's not
left
over.
this
It's not
year.
over.
We're saying thus far.
So far.
Yeah, we're saying thus far.
Right.
You know what they love? It's time for those random topics, y'all.
You know what time it is, man. What you got for me?
All right, so the first question that people want to know is, when is the right time to make your child start paying bills?
We just seen a little bit of Daylight mentioned that on Twitter.
Yeah.
We talked about this a little bit on our podcast years ago. Straight to it.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I feel like the right time for bees. Just say it's like if your child goes to college. I feel like the right time would be when they get into their career, maybe. Because I feel 18 years old is too young for me to be kicked out and say, yo, you got to fend for yourself.
No. When is the right
Well, they
time to
saying
make your
pay
child
bills.
start paying
Oh,
bills?
bills. I feel like it's all the same. Oh, bills, still the same thing. So my child, 21, she still don't pay no bills.
So do you think that builds irresponsibility?
Nah, her responsibility right now is to get that college education.
Right. That's the responsibility you're putting on her. But now what about when it's time for her to be responsible for herself? Where does the experience come from to know how to survive?
I get what you're saying because
We could plan it away, right? But what about if it don't go the way we plan it?
yeah,
True.
Floyd Mayweather said the same thing. He said once he get Shaq said the same thing about his kids too. Like he said, I'm wealthy. Like you guys aren't wealthy. I'm wealthy. I'm rich. Y'all not rich. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. You know how to hustle and grind.
I feel like maybe
I mean,
at
we
18, I guess your own phone bill, your food. Because when I was paying my own socks, drawers, beaters, my own food once I got a job. But my mom ain't tell me to do it. I just felt like that's just what I had to do because I'm a man or a boy at that time.
Yeah.
So I just felt like this is what I got to do. And I looked at my mom had Kashif, my mom had Celia, my mom had Jermaine. Like, so it's
Not
three
take
other
the burden off.
it's 3 other kids that my mom gotta take care of.
man, listen, I was working at 15.
So then once he got a job, it's like he start buying his own stuff.
yeah, I was, I ain't, you know what
So
I'm saying?
mom, you
Facts.
take care of the girls. We good from here.
I was working at 15.
So she didn't ask us to pay rent or nothing like that at that age, but
But to be honest, man, at that age, I felt like I was obligated to throw her something. You know what I'm saying?
so I
Whether
guess
was
it
a couple
comes
dollars.
from how you feel.
Because at that and plus at that time we was making a transition from being in high school, being in grade school to being in high school, then going to college. You know, and majority of us that was in college are still living at home. So when we was in,
How much money you getting when you in
especially when
college
I was
to
in-
help pay bills?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like they have things like work studies. They have things that they have jobs that you could get. Like we wasn't just sitting down,
Go get a
just
job.
waiting.
I got
You know
a
what I'm
couple
saying?
jobs when I was
We
in
wasn't
college.
just sitting around. So that's kind of what Max is implying to, is to what kind of work ethic are you placing into them for them to be like, you know what? Let me throw mom a couple dollars.
But our parents ain't tell us to do it. We just did it on our own.
Yeah. I mean, Man, listen,
I
we,
think
we
it's
forever. You're forever
society.
indebted. I mean, society and these kids, especially these
Yeah.
kids nowadays, they
I
should
think it's
always
just-
understand
I think
that
it's different.
we're always going to be indebted to our parents forever.
But this generation, they feel like they don't
Nah, what's mine
understand
is
that
mine.
part. Yeah,
What's mine is mine.
right.
Well, when you start paying bills, it starts when you first get a job. To me,
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you just
it's
said
like
it. That
as soon as you get a job,
it's time to learn.
like even with my example, my daughter, she gets a job. I say no matter what, put $20 under your mom pillow.
Yeah.
Every week, every paycheck. I don't care what it is. Right. Like, you know what I mean? She's in school, whatever, right? But if she's in school and she's working, the money got to go into your savings or to whatever.
Right.
You
See,
always gotta
that
pay
builds
yourself.
responsibility,
Right.
but that's
Well,
not paying bills though.
But
it-
that's
but it is a
generational.
bill,
that's
right? But if-
generational wealth too. And you know, if you're
But
looking at it from
but
a
it
long run
programs them
perspective.
to like always pay
Something.
something like you're
right,
under
right.
someone's roof.
Right.
Doesn't matter if you're making
right.
money. Like you're not going to the mall. You're gonna have to pay off
Something.
your responsibilities, and eventually that $20 can turn into a bill. It can turn
Right.
into the light bill or something.
Right.
But she's in that habit of already
Constantly doing it.
giving from the jump.
Nah, that's what's
You know
up
what I mean?
though.
So,
I wouldn't. I don't know. See, for me, I've seen a lot of people saying, because this question was asked on Facebook. Shout out to Get Down, Lay Down, Bet and Marley, and I seen it was over 200 comments on that joint, and I seen a lot of people saying, take what you were saying,
right.
build it up, build the money up, take from they paycheck, take a little bit of it and put it in a savings account and then save it, and then when they decide to move out,
Right.
that's their down payment on
Right.
their apartment or something like that. They was just saying I wouldn't, because the bills got to get paid anyway, if they there or not. The bill still got to get paid.
Right.
So why make them pay something?
Right.
So to make them pay something towards what they're about to get when they get up out of there.
Well, I remember I was bitching about paying my mom $200.
Right.
And I just said I'm out.
Yeah.
And then
Right,
I'm like,
right,
Mom,
right.
I will pay you $200 in
Like,
a
overtime.
heartbeat.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Now thinking back,
Now thinking about it, like, I was crying over $200.
I
Like,
should
man,
have paid my
please.
mom
Yeah.
some money. Cause now it's like, damn, mom's only asking
Yeah,
for
she only
$100.
asked- yeah.
Now we leave. Oh shoot, the rent is back then
Right.
$550.
Right, yeah.
Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now it's triple.
I get everybody's point of view, but I guess it's whatever circumstances is y'all living in. Cause some kids might have to chip in.
Right.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
For me, you're gonna start. Yeah, when you start working is when you're gonna start paying, because you're gonna learn that, and ultimately gonna contribute. You're gonna learn how to be a team player too. So when they help you in relationships too,
Yeah.
You
And
know
it-
how to make
How
more
much
money.
at 18 years old are you thinking somebody's making though at 18?
I know I'm gonna know how much my child making.
Yeah.
So it ain't about how much you're making. It's about how much I'm taking.
yeah.
So you just taking
That's a
from-
bar.
I ain't taking.
It's not about no. You
I
see, I'm
work-
not forcefully taking
Okay,
your money.
okay.
But see, we're gonna learn discipline because life don't always shit. So if we go out there thinking it's gonna be sweet, and I play it like it's sweet, and you get out there and learn it's really not sweet, you ain't gonna be ready for what's really out there.
Right. It's
So no,
it was a
you're gonna contribute
yeah.
to this good environment that you stay in.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you think other cultures make them do that?
Absolutely. You goddamn right.
Okay.
You
But
are
it,
goddamn
because it
right.
instills value
It's-
as you
yo,
get
I
older
hear
or
it.
something like that.
I'm around it 24/7.
But they don't
Absolutely.
move out though.
No, they don't move them out. See, and that's what Daylight was talking about. Daylight was talking about how, culturally, the black family is always like, hey, listen, when you're 18, you out of here. When you're 18, you gotta. This is an ultimatum. You either in the army or you gotta fend for
I
yourself.
got told that.
You know
at
what I mean?
18.
So that's what I'm saying. So like that is wrong in so many ways.
Yeah,
Because
the
you're
Black
not
American
giving
family.
you're not giving your child the resources and the tools to actually fend for themselves or be on their own, financially, mentally, and emotionally.
Right.
So
So I guess it's two different things. Making you pay bills probably not as bad, but kicking them out, I feel like that's
yeah,
totally wrong.
crazy,
Right.
crazy.
Or my point on it is, your money. If you get a job, stack your money up. I'm gonna make sure you stacking your money up. I mean, the $100, whatever it is, I'm not putting it towards a bill. I'm gonna put it towards when you leave. You have this money on a down payment on a crib, down payment on a car, whatever the case may be. I'm not, because I got to pay the bill anyway.
Now, what about if it had to go towards the bill?
Then if it has to go to the bill, then it got to go to a bill.
Right.
But I'm not gonna make my responsibilities my child's responsibilities. These are my
but you just wanna make
responsibilities
sure-
anyway.
But the thing is, you're not gonna make your responsibility your child responsibility, but you want to make sure your child is responsible.
Right.
But see, I hate to say it, but I disagree with that mentality for the simple fact that, I mean, this is how you run things, but I disagree with that mentality for the simple fact that I see grown people doing the exact same thing. They have 9 to 5s, they work, and they saving all their money. That's not how money works. You know what I mean? Like in us as, entrepreneurs and leaders and people of, some type of essence, we have to show people how to manage money instead of using money as like a backbone. You know what I mean? Now it shouldn't be a backbone or a crutch. No, it should be utilized as a tool because money is a tool. So if we implement in our kids, financial literacy and what to do with the money, and hey, listen, instead of saving, put it in the savings, put it in the stock. You know what I mean? Put it in this bond, put it in this ETF, put it in something. You know what I mean?
So I'm with that more or less than making you pay a bill. That's just my thing.
Yeah.
Because
I'm more about
with
that.
that. I'm with that because at the end of the day, my house is my responsibility, regardless if you're there or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying that's just my take on that. But that's a good subject. Shout out to Daylight.
That was a great subject.
Shout out to Marley on Facebook. That was a good one.
Great content, man. Good.
Any more that they was talking about? It's a couple of them.
I had one.
Children and parents fighting on social media.
Hit the horn on this one.
It seems like every week or every month. First it was Master P and Romeo. It's just like every week it's a new.
Now it's T.I. and King.
It's like every week is. So with me, I understand King a little bit. How do we know what his reality is? How do T.I. know what his reality is? He don't know.
I mean, do King live on his own? Look, now we go back to the household thing.
Right.
You trying to say T.I. can't control his household?
Yeah.
How do we know?
Ultimately, that falls on the father.
We don't
But
know.
you're under the assumption that he can.
So
by saying, how do we know?
Listen, we from an area, right? So let's say the kids that went to Holy Spirit, the kids that went to St. Aug, you don't think they was outside?
I was with him.
All right then. So but their parents might not know. We got all this stuff for you.
No, their parents know.
I can't tell you what their parents know, bro. So
as a parent, do you know?
My parent didn't know what the heck I was doing outside.
No, not your parent. You are the parent now.
Do I know what my child's doing outside?
Or do you assume?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you now. I will hope that she's not doing nothing that I've taught her to do. But at the end of the day, who do we don't know outside of what's going on in the house. Once they leave the door, we don't know.
Yeah, the only thing we could teach them is thing we could teach them is
how
the
old
morals.
Is that boy?
He's old enough. He's out of high school, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Joker
so
old enough to say,
like
hold on, they old enough to say, he's old enough to say he's standing on business.
Right.
He got that going viral too.
Come on,
That's going viral.
Come on, man. Like, come on.
You think
you think this day running a play on them?
Hey, listen, I think they are running a
business is going crazy.
I honestly think they are running a play because somebody just threw a party in Atlanta.
I heard they got caught on video.
And they got caught on video, and they threw T.I. and his son on the flyer. Crazy. That's
T.I. went crazy.
And T.I. pulled up to the
party,
event
and they caught him partying and shit.
Yeah.
Same day.
It's not happening. I need all this.
Right. So
I agree.
To King's part, I do understand, and Tip's part, I think.
Man, I don't like that disrespecting your
I'm about to say that.
Man.
I think Tip, you let it go too far.
No.
You let it go too far.
But
once I heard stand on business, I'm popping on you.
But he understand the atmosphere that he's in.
So he
Right.
probably
Who he
could.
is.
Yeah.
Who he is. The
Somebody said that to me.
in.
Like,
At
that time,
you just can't pop on your kid.
Right.
Diapers will be at your door in the heartbeat.
But he's
especially
always a
young.
grown man, right?
Hey,
King's a grown man.
Hey, listen, they'll press charges and be like, listen, I ain't like what we saw.
Right,
Somebody
right.
gonna feel away.
So what y'all trying to say? That disconnected from his son because that boy. You could look at that boy and tell he ain't right. He's going through some drug issues. There's a lot of things going on.
I don't even know, man. I just think he was pacified his whole life to the point where he's more. But he said he didn't grow
up with them. He grew up with the grandma.
That's what I'm saying. He's more feminine.
Yeah,
he's more feminine than masculine. You can tell by the way he talk.
He just look.
You can tell by the way he talk and how he carry himself. I don't think
he stayed with Tip and Tiny. He said, I grew up with my grandma. I didn't grow up with them.
All right, cool. Why? Because they was on the road? You ain't,
probably.
All right.
That part we don't know.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I get back to how do we know
let's say that's the case. Okay, so why else would he be with the grandma? Yo, you got two parents that's stars.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? One of the biggest down south coalitions to ever come out of the South, and one of the biggest groups, R&B groups to ever.
And you got other siblings, so why?
That's why
you the only one tripping?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You want some attention.
So
he want attention.
You want attention. You want attention. You want the accolades that your father and your mother is getting. You like that's what it is.
Because the other two are totally different from Tip.
They chilling.
Yeah, they don't act like they dad at all.
Chilling.
I mean, they both into music, but one do country music and one is on like some conscious rap.
And mind you, I just saw something from the conscious rap son. Like he's really like a chill kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like why you wildin'?
And I guess he rap too, right? The little one.
Nah, I think he like a party
dropping in 48 hours or something like that.
That joke good.
Standing on business. At the end of the day,
this track in 48 hours.
He's standing on business.
Like that.
At the end of the day, I do understand where he was coming from. Yo, you don't know how I was brought up. I could have been selling pounds. You don't know that what I was doing outside the crib. Man. And I do understand Tip, but me personally, I probably would have risked it all and
Hov did that. So hopefully you ain't have to go through that.
But do you think it's parents trying to enforce the father or mother role too late?
For sure.
That's for sure. Because they didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
He's saying I didn't grow up with them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so maybe now that you're trying to do it, Dad, it's too late.
It's too late, yeah.
I'm who I am.
But I guarantee you financially he's straight.
No, he's good. Facts.
And you say I am who I am. He ain't.
How do we know? That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
This is why
he playing devil's
these
advocate,
kids,
y'all.
man.
He playing devil's advocate. He don't believe that.
These kids nowadays, man. These kids nowadays,
back
man.
and play his game. Tell him stop playing.
This is we live in
play the game.
We live in the era of the electronic mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
All that money.
This is the era we live in. We live in the era of an electronic mind.
Yeah.
There's not. I just had this conversation with my son the other day. Took him to basketball practice, and he was just like, "What was you doing? What was you doing at 12 years old?" And I was like, "Damn, let me think." I was like, 12 years old. That was back in 1998. I said, "Oh, 1998. We was outside. We was having fun." I said, "We ain't had no cell phones. We wasn't doing nothing." I started going into detail about how we interacted with each other. Emotionally, physically. We literally interacted with each other. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have something to go on
now how we found each other?
All of this stuff.
We ran around on bikes until we seen about 10 bikes. Like, there they go right there.
Oh, there they go right there.
That's how we found each other.
or everybody was on that green electric box. You know what I mean? Chilling.
Word. You gotta ride around.
You feel
and
me?
Find your people. That's what we did.
Or you had the one dude with the radio. He had just got the new Panasonic. He rolling around. New Clue drop. Yeah. Oh, that's such and such. I know that's him.
Coming down the block.
Word.
We grew up different.
Got the face of the radio off. Come on, man. We from the essence.
Hit the rewind and the play button.
Yeah, but I was telling him though. I said, listen, we came from that. You know what I mean? And we understood each other emotionally, physically.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't more so like this internet type of wave. So.
Anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, just stay tuned. They got one of the biggest cards, might be the biggest card ever.
Oh,
December 23rd out in Saudi, the night of the heavyweights.
I think that night, I think BBE TV, we got to discuss it with the fellas and our team, but I want to go live that night throughout the night because that card is crazy.
Yeah, we got to.
Keep y'all posted with the details on that.
Shout out to my man Mage on the intro. Shout out to Trey on the intro.
The intro video.
Hope y'all love it. Hope y'all like it. Hope y'all share it. Share it, man. Share this.
Like, share, subscribe.
You already know what time it is.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend. It's BBE TV, y'all. We out.
Peace.
BB.